Welcome back to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. We're heading back out to the third hole. Let's get into it. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. And he's down there. You got to read?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle. This has a real chance.
Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. was special. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. And back to the course with the live action. Always nice to have a birdie putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. He's currently tied for 12th. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I can handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And this putt to move into the top 10. Hey, nice looking line. And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
This player is putting for fun.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. That tee shot looks pretty good. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up. It's so nice.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
was a gallant attempt. Oh, that's too bad. Putting for par. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Teeing off here at the 7th. Time for the second shot here at the 7th.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
Little birdie look in here.
That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. Let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of third spot. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Currently 4 under for the round.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Yeah, nicely played.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
19 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Go in. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Checking in on the leaderboard, this player is currently tied for first with Lydia Ko.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Well struck. Sitting at 5 under for the day, in a share of the lead. Going with the 7. Nicely done. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Yeah, magical shot out of the bunker, that one. Let's return to live play now. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. This is a good chance. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And that will take him to 6 under. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love